Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Today we are going to learn one of most beautiful sutta with a deep meaning. We have to study this sutta with good intention, with good awareness. This sutta comes from the Samyutta Nikaya Connected Discourses. In the Khanda Samyutta, the Samyutta collection of aggregates. This sutta called Gaddulabadda. Gaddulabadda means a leash. A leash means a dog bound to the post, to the pillar. You know, the dog. The leash is the chain we use to hold the dog. Michael, a leash.
A leash is correct.
Okay.
It's what we use to hold the dog. So it's like a rope.
Right, rope, like a rope. The dog with the rope. We tied the rope neck on the dog and hold the other corner of the rope. Take dog here and there, right? You walk with dog with the leash. Then people tie the rope onto a post or into a chair or a leg of a chair or wherever, tied to some post. Just imagine a dog tied to a post, a pillar, with a rope. Now, dog cannot run away, right? The dog cannot run away. Now, what does dog do? And he run around the post, right, Mikhail?
Yes.
The dog run around the post. Why? He run around the post. Why?
He wants to get loose.
Why? He already bound to the post, tied to the post with rope, right? He cannot run away because he already tied to the post. Then he ran around the post. If he walk, if that dog walk around what? Mikhail? Yes, the dog walks around the post or pillar because he tied onto that. If he sat down, where he sat down? He sat down around the post. It's because he already tied onto that post, right? If we lie down, sleep, where he sleep?
Next to the post.
Yes, he sleep around the post because he already tied to that. He ran away, can go away. He cannot run away. He already tied onto that post. Then if he want to run, he run around the post. If he want to walk, he walk around the post. If he wants to sit, then he sit around the post. If he lie down, sleep, he have to sleep around the post. It's his whole life around the post. It is because he already attached to that post, right? This is the simile of the Buddha. This is a simile. And Buddha going to teach us a wonderful teaching by using this simile. This amazing teaching we're going to learn today. Then Buddha was living in the Savatthi, the city called Savatthi. Then Buddha addressed the monk. Buddha said, Anumataggo yam bhikkhave sansaro, Pubbha kotina panyayati, Avijja nivarananan sattanan, Tanna sanyojananang sandhavatan sansaratan. Buddha said, monks, I say, there are no beginning and end point of the sansara. It is unseenable. It's not possible to see beginning point of us in the sansara. Sansara is the journey, a circle of the birth and death. In Buddhism, we say we get birth again and again, and we die again and again. It keep going. Our beginning point is unseenable, un, uh, um, not able to see. Because in the Buddhist teaching about samsara, it says it is very long, very long, very long. It's not thousand years, not a million years, not billion years, not trillion years. This samsara is even long aeons and aeons, right? You know aeons. Eon? It's a long, long time. Called kappa in Pali, kappa, aeons. Some scientists have found out this earth, the age of this earth, um, 5 billion years, 5 billion years. Uh, the earth, the age of the earth, age of this sun and this solar system. And according to Buddhism, there are many solar system in the suns in the universe, many solar system, many galaxies, thousand galaxies, millions of million galaxies, billions of billion galaxies in the universe, uncountable uh, galaxies. Um, Nowadays, the scientists also have find out there are many galaxies in the universe. Unfortunately, we still not found any living beings, any planet on this universe yet. But according to Buddhism, there are many of existence. Yes, and according to Buddhist teaching, not only this earth not the one and only planet in this universe. There are millions of millions, billions of billions solar systems and galaxies and universal system. According to Buddhism, Buddha has explaining this world system many different ways called Chulanika Sahasi, Lokadhatu, Disahasi, Majjhimika Lokadhatu, Tisahasi, Mahasasi Lokadhatu. And in that way, there are many world systems in the universe, very far away. Um, this earth also is temporary. One day the sun will burn out. This earth will be disappear, right? Burn out. One day will burn out, disappear. Um, According to Buddhist teaching, this time this world will be disappear by destroyed by fire. Not all the time, but this time will be destroyed by fire. according to the Sutta, Satta, Surya, Gamana Sutta, and some other suttas explaining. Even this sutta also explaining this earth going to uh, dis- die and disappear by fire. And scientists also have find out we have a uh, very near galaxy, very closest galaxy to us is called Andromeda. The galaxy is coming to us, and this Milky Way and that Andromeda is going to collapse maybe millions years later. The Andromeda galaxy is bigger than this Milky Way, and this galaxy have 4 billion stars, right? Between 2 and 4 billion stars in this galaxy. Andromeda is even bigger, and they're going to come too close to us with many suns and going to close to our Earth one day, right? And this Earth going to burn out because too many suns, right? That's the way of the scientist idea. That's how going to what's going to happen in millions years later. According to Buddhist teaching, Satta Surya Gamana Sutta, the rising of seven suns, and one after one, there are seven suns rise, and this earth going to burn out. This sutta also explaining that, and Buddha says the beginning point of the sansara is unseenable, unconceivable, not able to see. It's very long. In this long sansara, we keep going birth and death again and again. It is because two reasons. This is the most important thing. There are two reasons why we go in this samsara. First one is called uh, avijja. Avijja means ignorance, not knowing. Ignorance. Ignorance about what? Ignorance about fire aggregates that we meditated, right? Before. About these fire aggregates. We have ignorance about fire aggregates. That's why we meditate to reduce the ignorance and get the enlightened, right understanding, clear comprehension, clear understanding about the aggregates. Then we have ignorance about this form, feeling, perception, volitions, and consciousness. We think it is pleasant, it is I, mine, myself. Then we attach to it. We attach to these aggregates like what? Like dog. Like dog. Attached to what? Attached to the post. The dog keep running around the post because he already attached to that. And we already attached to this form, feeling, perception, volitions, and consciousness, and think this is I, my, mine, not let go, holding it, and we die holding it because I think this is I, mine, and we die still attached and we born again. In this ignorance, take us in this journey again and again, again and again. In the samsara, keep going, right? The second one is the craving. Avijja nivarananam. The ignorance, what does ignorance? Is ignorance covering the reality. Ignorance is covering the reality. That's called nivarana. Nivarana means covering. When we have ignorance, we don't see reality. When we have ignorance, we don't see the true nature, right? The ignorance is the darkness. Ignorance is the darkness. Once Buddha said, monks, there is a very darkest place in black holes in this space, very darkest place. And Buddha says there is a very darkest place, even very powerful lights of the sun and moons not able to go through it. That's how dark. That's how dark is that um, uh, the andhakara timisa, black holes. And Buddha said, and then monk asked Buddha, Bante, that darkness is could be amazing, unbelievable. That could be a greatest dark. If there are any dark, then that dark is exist. It's a question the monk asked Buddha. Is there is any dark than that dark in the space? Buddha said yes. That is the ignorance. Ignorance is danger than that darkness in the black hole, so andhakara timisa. Maybe that black hole could be it is temporary too. It could be will be disappear after for a while. Maybe it could be changed according to condition the universe um, things. But this ignorance, right? This ignorance take us again and again to this whole darkness, darkness of the birth, darkness of the aging, illness. You don't get misunderstanding. This is about this. It is called Buddha explained it is dark because this according to this sutta. Using according to this sutta, it is darkness, illness, aging, sorrow, lamentation, uh, dying. This ignorance is cover the truth, reality, and give wrong idea. Then we crave into it and we attach to it like a dog attached to post, and we keep going sansara. Another one is craving. Craving is the attachment. Craving is the attachment. We attach to we attach to especially to the fire aggregates, and we even attach to all other things, visible things, right? Whatever we see, whatever we hear, whatever we smell, whatever we taste, right? Whatever we wear, whatever we get to touch by body, whatever thoughts we think about, and we attach to all of them. This is called craving. This attachment take us again and again, falling us to a birth, falling us to old age, to illness, to death, to sorrow, to lamentation, to crying, to despair, displeasure, to all mass of things, right? Then craving and ignorance is the reason take us to samsara. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's go to uh, like dog attached to post, and we attach to form. That's this is the thing we have to learn. We attach to form, rupa, and we attach to a feeling, right, Michael? And we attach to perception, sanya. We attach to volitions, kamma, and we attach to consciousness. Then we cannot run away from the form, body. We cannot run away from the feeling. We cannot run away from the perception, volition, and consciousness because the reality of these five aggregates covered by the ignorance and attached to it with craving, and we think it is I, mine, myself, and beautiful, pleasant, and all the things, and itself. We think it is self, and then like a dog attached to post, we attach to fire aggregates, then we go in samsara. Then Buddha says the very beautiful thing, um, when our mind get defiled by lust, when our mind get defiled by craving, greedy, and anger, then mind getting impure, become dirty, right? And defiled. Mind getting defiled by craving, ill will, and ignorance. Then when mind getting defiled by this craving, ill will, and ignorant, then mind become dirty. When mind get not become defiled by craving, ill will, and ignorance, then mind is pure. You may think about, if you get angry, what about your mind? Is it pure or impure? When you get angry, it's impure, right? It's give you a lot of
Mm.
bad thoughts. That's
Oh,
how people kill others, right? Get angry. That's how people beat others, hurt others when they get
yes.
angry. They blame others. It's called, right? It is because they get angry and they say bad words, harsh speech, and do all the nasty things because of the defiled by the anger. When same thing when the mind get defiled by the craving, greedy, lust, and mind become dirty, even ignorance. But if you not get angry, mind is pure. If you not
Mm.
become craving, mind is pure. If there are no ignorance in the mind is pure. Then
Mm.
Buddha said, when we mind become defiled, the sentient beings become defiled.
Mm.
When human beings get defiled by these things and these human beings become impure, defiled. But these human beings not defiled by these things, and these human beings are pure, right?
Mm. Mm.
That's why Buddha said, not human beings only, all sentient beings defiled by this craving, ill will, and ignorance become pure without them. And Buddha asked a question, monks. Monks, do you have seen a picture? It's called charana, a picture. That picture could be a wonderful and beautiful picture. Uh, it's almost like a real picture. And Buddha said, how beautiful is that picture? How beautiful is that picture? That beautiful one.
No.
Amazing, amazing. It's almost real. And Buddha said, monks, do you know that picture has
Mm.
drawn by the mind? That picture is first came to mind. That person is draw it with his mind, right? Who draw the Mona Lisa? Da Vinci.
Mm. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, the Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa. Who did the Mona Lisa, guys?
Yeah,
Leonardo da
Leonardo.
Vinci.
Yeah, Leonardo da Vinci.
Da
That's very,
Vinci
yeah.
did.
You have to know about that's very famous one. I forgot. Michelangelo is the drawer of the artist in the Rome church.
I've seen it.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
There are yes. Some people are very clever. When I one day I went to the Manhattan work in the Manhattan with my friends, Bantidamadipa and Sagar and Ananda. There are there's many artists in Manhattan at the Times Square. They are drawing pictures, and I asked to draw my picture. Just simply draw, and like almost like me. Um, then Buddha says that charana, that picture called charana, is amazing, beautiful, but it's already uh, structured, created by mind. Then Buddha said, mind is the most beautiful thing and amazing thing, colorful thing than that picture. You see, all the beautiful thing in the world created by the mind, created by mind. This is called Buddha. That's what it say. Buddha said, um, mm, Chittancheva chittatarang. This is the Pali terms of the Buddha. Chittanyeva chittatarang. Those all colorful things created by the mind. Beautiful things created by the mind. The mind is the most beautiful thing. Then Buddha says, monks, you have to um, meditate. You have to meditate um, about your mind again and again and again and again. What? In this long journey in the samsara, when mind get defiled by craving, ill will, and ignorance, then all sentient beings become defiled. When mind become pure, when mind become pure, and sentient beings become pure. When mind become impure, then sentient beings become impure. It is not about someone else control you. It is not someone else purify you. It is not someone else defile you. Your mind defile you, your mind purify you. And Buddha said, meditate about on this again and again. Think about this again and again. When mind become defiled, I am become defiled. When mind become pure, I am become pure. This, the same thing about all sentient beings. The mind, when mind defile, they defile. Okay. And Buddha say again, monks, do you know about the animal realm? Animal realm. How many of them? How many variety of the animal realm? How many variety of the human realm? Not much, right? We have Asian, African, American, Chinese, right? Very few of variety of the human. We all came from it's called Homo erectus, uh, Homo sapien. We are coming from Homo sapien and Neanderthal. That's the right. But I don't know about that. That's the to find out some way. But according to Buddhist teaching, I can say we are not come from the monkeys. Um, it is we are not arose from the 2 billion years ago. Maybe it's happening again and again. This rising and falling, always rising and falling. But in this era, in this era, we had a four or three Buddhas before, and now we are in the Gautama Buddha's time, and this one be disappear one day, and in future arise another Buddha called Maitri. In our lifetime also will change. In that time, our physical appearance also will change. In that time, that could be another era beginning of this human realm again. And after that, Buddha, this earth and the whole thing going to disappear, and this kappa going to be end, and then another kappa arise. It could be another planet. Um, then Buddha says this: in this animal realm there are many variety, even many kind of dogs, many kind of cats, many kind of lions, tigers, many variety of the fish in the ocean, living creatures, many living creatures, many type of birds. Some animals no legs, some are two legs, some are four legs, some are many legs, some are flying in the sky, some are living in the water, some are living in the earth, some are walking on the earth. There's a many variety of the animal realms. That's a wonderful and beautiful thing. And Buddha said that's all variety happened by mind. They are mind. And that's made by mind. Then mind is the most variable, um, most complicated, most complex things is the mind. Mind made them. Mind made them. And their nature made by their mind. This whole variety in existence made by the mind. Then Buddha said, you have to meditate and consider, think again and again. This mind, when mind become defiled, human sentient beings become defiled.
Hmm.
When mind become pure, sentient beings become pure.
Hmm.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yes, when we get defiled, impure by craving, ill will, and ignorance, we keep going samsara. As the humans, become humans once. Goes to heaven, become deities. Goes to animal realm, become animals. Ghost realm, become a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Come back
Yes.
again, humans. Going back,
Hmm.
keep going. It is because of this mind
Hmm.
uh, covered by ignorance, attached by craving. Keep going.
Hmm.
When we purify the mind one day, when we done it, then no more craving, no more attachment, no more ignorance. Everything is
Hmm.
cleared and comprehend and realized. All the ignorance is uh, dispelled,
Hmm.
vanished. Attachment is all bonds are unbonded, untied, all is clear,
Hmm.
freed, liberated. No more attachment. Um, no more suffering, pain. Then Buddha said, then you have to meditate on about this form, feeling, perception, volition, and consciousness. These are the your bond. This is the your rope. This is your
Mm-hmm.
leash, like a leash to the dog, right?
Yep.
The your leash, you already bound to this your body. You already bound to the feelings you experience. You already bound to your perception memories you have. You already bound to your thoughts and your consciousness. Until we consider it is I and mine and myself, and we already bound to sansar. Then we meditate to realize the reality of these five aggregates. When we realized it, no more bond, no more attachment, no more ignorance, then we freed. We enlightened. Then we make the end of all mass of unsatisfactoriness, suffering, dukkha. Any question?
All questions. Questions. Bhante, when we think about the post and the dog leashed and tied to the post. In other contexts, in other suttas, we learn that the post could be considered controlling the mind, and the dog, if he were, if the dog is running around, if he were free, that would be monkey mind. He's constantly looking for things to please him. But I think in this sutta, that is not the case. This sutta is using the post simile differently.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, in this case, the post is, I think, looks like fire aggregates, I think.
Yes. To tie,
Yeah.
to
The
where,
ignorance
yeah,
and craving like a rope to onto it.
We're so stuck. We think it's real. What else? Yes, anger is impure. When we experience anger, it's impure. We have impure mind. And then the line, we check our minds. Let's talk about that. Where is it? To check the mind. Here it is. So you should regularly check your own mind. I guess that means review, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I perceive, right? So we should be constantly looking at ourselves. This week, I've been kind of short-tempered, and I got angry a couple of times. And after I got angry, I said, I looked again and I said, "Oh, you got angry. That's we don't have to get angry." So in other words, I had another look. So I was angry, and unfortunately, I expressed myself. But then I thought, I don't have to do this. So I don't know. That's my personal experience this week.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, please share your idea, your wisdom with us. Today I can see Jose and Washington joining us. The Jose and Washington invited me to come to Dominican Republic to hold a meditation retreat, and I'm going to invite you guys, if you're interested, to join in 5-day meditation retreat in the Dominican Republic. That's a beautiful, wonderful place. It's a nature. Oh, that's amazing place, right, Jose?
Yes, I'm gonna send you guys the pictures. I have a coffee farm in the Dominican Republic, and I was talking to Bante that we have a nice place. Hello?
Yes.
Yes. So I was telling Bante that we have a nice place that we can stay there and do these meditations for like a week, and we can go to the beach and the river and walk in the coffee farm. So it will be a nice retreat and to meditation.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Oh, that's just wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome to join. Now we did not decided when we're going to do it. Probably next year.
But we're planning at the beginning of next year.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. My friends from Dominican Republic are coming to lunch today.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so we're going to have lunch. Oh, that's so good.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture of the farm, and so you guys can look at it. I sent to Bante before.
Well, can we drink coffee?
Yeah, of course. We make coffee.
Oh, great.
What's the Jose?
My family has been making coffee for over 5 generations.
Wow.
In the Dominican Republic.
Jose, what's the time? What's the city of town of that place?
The city is in Santiago.
Santiago.
Yes. It's in the center of the country. It's
Oh,
very historical, and it has mountains, but
Yeah.
it's not far from the beach. The beach is like 1 hour from there,
Oh, that's
but
wonderful. Great.
the mountain is also like 1 hour. So it's very center. And it's very nice.
Yeah.
Are you going to send the link Friday, Bante?
No, yeah, when we decide when you're going to do that, hold that retreat,
this one.
and we're going to send you, and you guys, I invite you to join us for 5 days meditation retreat, wonderful retreat in Dominican Republic, Santiago, in the beautiful forest, and reserve, keep your date, and we will let you know later, and you will keep that
On Zoom, yeah. Mm-hmm.
or
Oh,
not Zoom,
wonderful.
in person,
Huh?
in
Yes,
person.
Yes, invited to come or in Zoom,
we're
but
going
but
to.
but you can come. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nice.
Where
Nice
is it?
meditation. Dominican Republic.
But what part?
República
When is
Dominicana.
the retreat in Dominican Republic? What days?
In Puerto Rico?
No, Dominican Republic. When it's
I
gonna
don't
be
know
the
where it
retreat?
is.
Vamos a disfrutarnos con bachata y meditación.
It's not very far. Maybe
Michael.
maybe it's
I don't know nothing.
3-4 hours flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when it's gonna be, Michael? What day?
I
When?
don't know.
So we don't
Yeah.
have the exact date yet, but we're thinking about the beginning of next year.
Oh,
Twenty-three.
I'm going to the country in the beginning of the next year. Let me know. Maybe I can go.
Okay, great. So when we have a day, we will confirm with you guys what is the date.
Oh,
Okay,
that's so
thank you.
fun. Do you have a temple in Dominican Republic? Do you have a Buddhist temple?
There
we're going
is
to build
Buddhist
one.
temples, yes. But we're gonna meditate in the farm. There's a space for us to meditate, like we do here in the Bronx. We can do it over there.
Okay.
You've
There'll be a
been
space for that.
you will prepare for going to Dominican Republic, okay? And you both of you.
It's too far.
No.
Only 3 hours and a half from here.
From New
How
York.
many hours by
3
plane?
hours in a plane. Yeah.
But nobody,
You're-
not everybody is from New York, though.
Oh yes, that's right. Sorry.
That's okay.
Flying over the ocean completely, Michael said.
One of our participants organizing.
Well, everyone is invited, and
Dominican Republic.
if you cannot go, it's
Yeah.
gonna be the video too. But we wish you can come.
In Santiago next year.
We'll
Next
wait.
year.
You know, wait. We're excited, but we can wait.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That back to the teaching. Or any idea you have to share with that? No. Okay. Washington is here.
Where is Washington? There he is.
Yes, I'm here, Bunty.
Are you here?
I have no idea to share. I greatly appreciate hearing your voice in your guided meditation. I am always inspired.
Yes, thank you. You always do.
Me
Okay. Then let me end the session today. And by practicing meditation and learning Dhamma, and keep this teaching in your mind and try to use consider the whatever we experience in our life, all the happiness, suffering, and whatever, all the kind of experience we have in this samsara, like a dog tied to post, we already have tied and bound to these aggregates with ignorance and craving, and we can run away, we are not liberated, we are not freed, because mind was covered by the ignorance, attached by the craving to these aggregates. Then we think this impermanent thing as permanent, impure thing as pure, non-self thing as self, then we experiencing all mass of pain, happiness, suffering, and the in the samsara. Then we meditate again and again. We consider when mind become impure, all sentient beings become impure. When mind become pure, all sentient beings become pure. And we purify our mind by meditating. By practicing meditating, the merits we accumulated, sharing with our departed ones, ghosts and gods, may they all share these merits, attain to enlightenment. By the blessings of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, by the power of these merits, you and your family members, your parents and your family members live happily, peacefully, without afflictions. And finally, may we all be able to attain to enlightenment. Akasattha ca bummattha deva naga mahiddhika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkhantu sasanang chirang rakkhantu desanang chirang rakkhantu mamparang sabbhitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavatmantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddha anubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te sabba dhamma anubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te sabba sangha anubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te sadhu sadhu
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu.
Thank you, Bante.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Bante.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Michael.
Bante.
Thank
All
you.
the people with Bante now. How many people are with you, Bante?
This is a 4.
4, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go and continue my day, but thank you.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Thank you so much,
Okay,
Michael.
Michael. Thank you, Michael.
Okay.
Thank you. See you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.